Hey guys, it's Lara, and I'm on fall break right now. You guys already know this, but I thought I'd give you some more details about it. I'm going to Ghana this Christmas break with this group called the Alternative Break Program, and basically what it means is I will be leaving on December 27th and coming back January 5th, and during that time I will be working with this, it's called the Havdi Foundation in Ghana, and I'm going to learn about child slavery and child labor, and I'm going to be working at this rehabilitation center for children, which from my understanding is also a school. So that's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting experience. I have decided basically to get in a minor in astronomy because astronomy makes me happy, and I figure if I'm going to take fun classes to like relieve myself from the taking of lots and lots of classes geared towards my major all the time, I should take a class that's actually, I should take classes that are going to result in an interesting looking minor. So I'm going to get an astronomy minor, and I was like explaining to my roommate why I want to get an astronomy minor and how astronomy makes me happy and how I like freak out about astronomy and fangirl over astronomy. And I was explaining to her the idea of dark energy and like how, according to our understanding of the universe should be shrinking because everything is gravitationally attracted to each other, so everything should be pulling towards each other because that's what gravity does. And I said a sentence that I am extremely proud of. It is probably the sentence that I'm most proud of in my entire life. And she was like, "Are you gravitationally attracted to like me right now?" And I was like, "I am gravitationally attracted to everything. I'm a gravitational slut." And I was so proud of that, and I just wanted to share it with you again because I was proud of that statement. I'm dealing with the whole situation right now of trying to find some place to live next year, and I really want to live in my brother's apartment because he's graduating, and his apartment is really, really nice, but the problem is it's a 5-person apartment, and I have 3 people who are interested, so we have to find 2 more people, and then we have to convince his landlord to keep the rate at what Alex is paying right now, because he's paying $200 a month less than everyone else in the complex because the landlord was like so desperate to get someone in there. So it's so stressful, and it's only October. It's so weird that I have to think about this in October. Like, I'm not going to be living there for like 10 months, but I have to think about who do I want to live with, where do I want to live, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't feel ready to live in an apartment. I'm only 19. I'm 11 months from being 20. I don't feel like an adult. I feel like barely a teenager. I mean, this idea that I have to be responsible and stuff, I'm like, what? I'm not supposed to be responsible. I'm barely a teenager. I mean, I still freak out about movies and stuff. There are a lot of really good looking movies coming out this year. There's Life of Pi, which I just finished reading the book of, and it was a really, really good book, and I recommend that you read it. And the movie looks like completely gorgeous and amazing. Like the trailer looks gorgeous. And then there's Les Miserables, which I have been wanting to see since they first announced they were making that movie because it's my favorite musical, and every single person that they announced, oh, by the way, Anne Hathaway is playing Fantine, I was like, oh my god! And they're like, oh, and Eddie Redmayne is playing Marius. I'm like, oh my god! And every person that they announced, I just get more and more excited about because all these people are just so good, and they're so talented. And they did this movie in a very weird way, which is instead of like recording people singing and then going on set and filming it, which is what they normally do with musicals, what they did is they're recording everybody live. So, I don't know, I want to give them an Oscar for the trailer. Like, I would give Anne Hathaway an Oscar for the trailer right now. That is how, oh my god, I want to see it so much. And then The Hobbit's coming out, and I really, really want to see The Hobbit because, well, it's The Hobbit, and I love The Lord of the Rings, and I love Martin Freeman, and I love the fact that Benedict Cumberbatch is playing Smaug, and I love the fact that, like, a lot of people from the original movies are coming back, like Ian McKellen and Ian Holm, and Orlando Bloom is coming back, and I want to see it so much! Especially because if they are putting off the 3rd season of Sherlock for a year and a half after the last season aired, I hope the movie's gonna be good, because otherwise, I would just feel very upset if these 2 actors who are in my favorite TV show, and are delaying the release of my favorite TV show for a year and a half after one of the biggest climaxes and biggest cliffhangers of any TV show ever, are doing something which is a waste of time and not very good. But it's Peter Jackson and it's The Hobbit, so I don't think it's actually possible for it to be a not good movie. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to leave the theater going, ah! I really need to get a life. This has been my Saturday video. Chelsea, I hope you're having a good fall break too, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!